Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to WCW Nitro for October 14th, 1996 Retro Review. I do apologize, guys. It's been a while since I've done a video. Last time we did a video was Random Wrestling Talk, episode number 23. I've been very busy with work, living a life, and so forth. So I haven't had a lot of time to do these reviews, but I'm trying to make time for you guys, and I do apologize. But at this point in time, let's get started with this review. This episode, really, to be honest with you guys, this episode had decent storyline build-up. It didn't center it so much around the NWO, which was a lot better. The only problem with the show was the in-ring action was kind of dull and boring. There wasn't a whole lot going on action-wise. For example, the only real match that really had anything going for it was Dean Malenko versus Brad Armstrong. The action was pretty good, very good technical wrestling, and that was about it. The rest of the show overall just was, was there. They did an outstanding job, in my opinion, with Randy Savage. Randy Savage, in the middle part of the show, got a video package of Elizabeth doing an outstanding job acting and pretty much telling a real deep story that seemed real. It didn't feel so fake and scripted or anything. It felt like it was straight from her heart, about how she misses him, even though that they ended up divorced, she still loved him, all those things, and now that she's signed on to the NWO and pretty much under Hulk Hogan's control because she, I guess, needs the money at that. To be honest with you, this portion of the storyline didn't make a lot of sense because she was with Ric Flair and the Four Horsemen at that point in time, and now she's with the NWO, which I didn't quite catch on to, so I don't quite understand the point, but whatever. But it was very dramatic, very well thought out, and a very, very outstanding acting skills by Elizabeth and Macho Man Randy Savage. Macho Man was being interviewed by Eric Bischoff. He felt that it was the right thing to do to show him this tape, and it was about Miss Elizabeth. So, and Randy Savage's facial features pretty much told the story altogether. He didn't even have to say a word. It just pretty much said it right then and there by the camera looking straight at his face. Like, it felt real. It didn't feel so like a script. It felt very authentic, and it felt like down-to-earth, realistic to real-life stuff. So very outstanding job storytelling here for this episode. I thought that was very good. The NWO also had the ending segment of the show, pretty much stating that they're taking over WCW, that Hulk Hogan is using Elizabeth to get in his head, and pretty much outright just saying, hey, look, this bitch don't like you, she's fantasized about me even when she was married to you, telling a lot of deep secret stuff that happened behind the scenes in wrestling that people thought about was going on in real life between these two. So very controversial content that was going on here, taking realism and putting it to a storyline. Everything that was being said was based on real life situations that have happened with those two men in WWE. So it was very interesting how they tied that all together into a storyline with WCW, that NWO kind of storyline there. So very good job on WCW's part back then to do that. It was very outstanding work there. But the in-ring action, like I said, I mean, I could go through the results here. Jim Duggan defeated M. Wall Street. That was nothing. Hugh Morris faced Jim Powers and defeated him. Hugh Morris won that match. I mean, like, these matches were pretty fucking dull. Lex Luger defeated Greg Valentine. I don't understand what the big deal was about Greg Valentine facing Lex Luger, but whatever. Eddie Guerrero defeated Chate Kid, whatever the fuck the name is. So, I mean, and it was very short, 2 minutes 41 seconds. Nothing really gained my interest by this, which is unusual because usually Eddie Guerrero gets my interest a lot of times. And this match just did not cut the mustard for his in-ring talent back in the day. Jeff Jarrett defeated Big Bubba Rogers, aka Big Boss Man, and this match as well was not all that entertaining. I just did not find any of these matches outside of Dean Malenko's match with Brad Armstrong to be at all good quality in-ring work. So it was very disappointing in-ring work-wise, but storytelling-wise it was outstanding. The last match, Booker T and Stevie Ray faced the Faces of Fear, Ming and the Barbarian. It was an okay average match, but it didn't have an ending because of the NWO getting involved. And as I said, they had their opportunity to do their spiel about their portion of the show. So that was pretty much it. Show itself, as I've said, good storyline telling for the main event, but overall everything else just was not there, action-wise in the ring. There was a lot of mishaps in that, and if they would have had good in-ring matches, this show would have been definitely close to a 5, because storyline telling was just unbelievable. So that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, this show was a good show for storyline telling, but action-wise, it was just, you could take it or leave it, to be honest. But I mean, I would recommend the episode just to get an idea of what the storyline build-up was between Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage leading into Halloween Havoc of '96. But I mean, if you're gonna watch it for the in-ring action, I wouldn't recommend it because you're not gonna find too much of entertainment in it. Maybe you might. I mean, it's all a matter of opinion. But anyway, at this time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Leave the comments and opinions down below if you checked out this episode. If not, I would definitely check it out, and then leave me a comment down below and tell me what you thought of it. And also hit that subscribe button. I thank you very much for watching. Have a great night, guys, and thank you again.